Hi, welcome to Real Age Yoga. This video is on plank and various dynamics associated with it. Regular plank will help you to improve your core strength significantly. A strong core is very essential for balance, stability, and movements. Your functional movement largely depends upon your core strength, and lack of core strength will expose your body to severe bodily injuries. Now, apart from this, your spine also has a protective effect as the load on the spine can be shifted to the muscles. Now, the question is, what are these core muscles? Your core muscles are the muscles of the abdomen, your back, your glutes to some extent, and the pelvic floor muscles, and also your diaphragm. Now, what should be the schedule of activities? Now, normally a 10 minutes workout, rationally distributing the time between your static hold, then go for a few dynamics, relax for a while, then take up your side plank, try to do it on either side, add few dynamics to that, and finally get along with the reverse plank. And also you may include certain dynamics. Every static position has a dynamics. That means functional movements along with that, which will give you an added workout onto the corresponding muscles. Now coming to the static hold. Ideally, it is recommended to hold for about 3 minutes. Now, beginners may find it very difficult to hold 3 minutes to start with. Maybe you can start with 30 seconds at a time. Relax for a while, take up another 30 seconds, and repeat number of times, maybe about 3 to 5 times with an interval. All right. Now, next week, what you do, along with the 30 seconds, you add on another 15 seconds and try to hold and repeat the same for a number of times, maybe 3 to 5 times. And week on, you try to improve 10 to 15 seconds. And in a matter of about maybe 2 months, you should be able to stabilize at 3. And 3 minutes, you should be able to hold effortlessly. And while holding, you have to see that you do not to sink your spine. And you have to hold your tummy tightly against your spine and see that you don't raise your hip. You can see in this video how the spine is correctly aligned. You cannot see a depression on the lumbar region, right? And also at the same time, see that your elbow is directly beneath your shoulder. Here the alignment is slightly off the mark. I think my elbow is slightly beyond the shoulder line. You like to pull the elbow a little down to align correctly with your shoulder. And also see the upper shoulder muscles, it's slightly elevated. Otherwise, you can see the projection of your scapula. That is not there. Okay, you have to take care of that also. So 3 minutes you hold. Keep yourself for 3 minutes statically. Thereafter, you can incorporate certain dynamics. Just to start with this, your rocking plank. That means movement from front and back. Maybe you can do for about 10 to 20 times. Same time, see that you don't raise your hip. You can watch the parallel movement. All right. Thereafter, you can try to raise your leg and opposite hand. Try to hold up for about 10 to 20 counts, depending upon your fitness level. And repeat the same thing on the other hand and leg also. Thereafter, you can go for a high plank, low plank. In this, try to keep the palm exactly in the place of your elbow. Try to do 10 to 20 cycles. See, while holding the rest of the body static, there are no other movements on the rest of the body. All right. You're holding the core as it is. Beginners may find it a little difficult, maybe a little strenuous. You can start with less numbers. Then you can see the leg tapping, wide open the leg to the side, extreme side, also without disturbing your core structure. The position is maintained as it is. Now coming to the same onto the hand tapping. There is a tendency to twist your body to the side when you raise one hand. Okay, try to avoid that. It may be difficult initially to start with, but as you get along with your practice, you will be able to stabilize well. Now raise your hip up and drop from side to side. You can see this lumbar spine twist there. Lumbar as well as the mid spine also. There is a twisting effect. Now you can do Kapalbhati for about 20 to 30 counts. Thereafter, you can shift it to your side plank. It's a static hold again. Raise your hand over the head. Lift your hip as high as possible. Next one is hands on your hip, hand on your hip, and try to raise your hip again as high as possible. Next is knee to elbow. Try to do it 10 times. Now hold your leg up again, maybe for about 10 counts. See that your hip and thighs and knees are above the ground. Now exhale and twist. Inhale, raise your hands. This also you can perform 5 to 10 times. When you do continuously all these activities, it may be strenuous. So maybe you can relax in between and do. And as and when your fitness improve, you can try to do it continuously. Repeat the same sets on to the other side. Those of you finding it difficult to keep one leg over the other one, you can keep the top leg in front also to start with, and as you stabilize, you can come back to its actual position. Try to keep your knees straight. Twist as much as possible. Get your hand deep in. This was side plank and some dynamics. Now you can relax for some time, then you start with reverse plank. In reverse plank, fingers will be pointing towards your feet. Hip up, push your chest high, drop your head down, and stretch your toes. Tighten your glutes and try to lift high. This is a static hold where you can hold for about 10 to 20 counts. That again depends on your level of fitness. Then you can incorporate certain dynamic like leg raising, leg folding, leg twisting, all those things. Also, you can try Kapalbhati in this position. Stretch forward and relax for a while. So thank you very much. Happy practicing. Build a strong core.